followed them, Stella. Gray cringed at the noise as he climbed inside. As the doors closed, the din of the emergency klaxon died to a muffled ringing, proving how solidly insulated the gondola was. "What are you doing, Professor?" Gray asked. "What's your plan?"
"To get somewhere safe."
Harrington pulled a lever and the cage began moving. But the gondola didn't head back through the superstructure toward the battle being waged in the hangar. Instead, it rode forward, out into the vast cavern. Ducking a bit, craning his neck, Gray saw the black steel tracks continuing along the cavern roof, supported by trestles in places to create a relatively even run. "Where are we going?" he asked as he straightened.
"To the back door."
Harrington waved ahead with one arm. His other hand remained on the long red lever.
"It's a substation about 4 miles out. It leads back to the surface, just beyond the Fenris Yepton crags."
Gray pictured that line of jagged peaks near the coast.
"There's a radio there,"
Stella added,
"and a garrosed cat."
"So, we're just going to run?" Kowalski asked.
"No."
The professor pointed to the red button he had struck.
"I just sounded a general evacuation alarm. British forces will hold off Dylan Wright's commando for as long as possible. But after 30 minutes they know to run. To get clear of this area."
"Why?" Gray asked.
"The entire back side of the station is packed full of bunker buster bombs, including an American-made 30,000-pound massive ordnance penetrator. It will destroy the base and seal up the mouth of the cavern system, bottling up what's down here."
"When's it set to blow?" Harrington looked worried. Stella answered,
"It can only be deployed from the back door. Only my father has the blast code."
Gray frowned. "Oh, the British forces will flee out the front, but we'll sneak out the back door, blowing everything behind us. What the hell required such a level of security?" Before he could ask, Gray felt a mother of all headaches flaring behind his eyes. But it wasn't only him. Kowalski clutched the sides of his head, groaning, "What the fuck?" Jason leaned on his knees, looking ready to vomit. Harrington spoke through a tight jaw.
"We'll be through the worst of it in another few seconds."
Gray breathed deeply, close to losing his breakfast too. And slowly the pain subsided. His back molars stopped vibrating in his skull. He could now guess the source of the sudden agony. "LRAD?" he asked. "Long-range acoustic device." Harrington nodded.
"We have a series of sonic cannons pointed continually into the cavern at the edge of the station as a buffer to keep everything as far back as possible. We found a mix of ultrasonic and infrasonic frequencies to be an effective deterrent down now. Better than guns."
Gray leaned a hand against the wall, steadying himself, glad the gondola was so well insulated. He could only imagine the raw intensity of that sonic deterrent outside. Jason pointed between his feet.